Welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Chicagoland for race 28 of the season. Quick look down qualifying. And back up the board we go. We are going to get ready for an elimination race. The round of 16 comes to a close as Ben McDonald sits on pole for this race. Several drivers on the cut looking to separate themselves here in a big way. As for 16, takes the green flag to kick off the ROBLOX night race. Down into turn 1. We're going to be seeing this restart here is going to be interesting, seeing them use all the lines. The top 3 get relatively single file. Brogan at 23 gets one, moving the right direction. BS Fast and 11 way up high. Everybody has to adjust their lines for where everyone's at right now. And it's off to a day at the races. Hyperdrive trying for the lead. He's going to be on the outside there as Seto all the way around the inside. That 24 is fast. Ringo and Seto going places. All 3 lanes being used. Ben going way high. They're all leaning on each other. Ringo's got the low side. The 66 is coming. Ben staying strong up top. He's going to make that work for just a little while longer. Ringo in second. The first non-playoff driver is the 60 back there. Top 10 back to Krugermeyer. Brogan's got himself a strong piece here. He wants to lead here, but the 24 kind of parked it around the bottom. Ringo going for it. Not quite yet there. Back up through the field a little bit. Tank Gunner finds himself with a lot of playoff drivers in front of him. Not something he wants to see. Misty Viper needs more spots. The 31 and 42 specifically racing each other. They're close to the cut. A couple non-playoff drivers among these guys. I think Ben McDonald's starting to really take this lead over here. Brogan moving at the bottom pretty good. See what he could do with it, but kind of getting held up. As Ben is going off to the races. Misty Viper a little bit further back. And Toad Warrior currently running 14th. Needs a bit more. Further back, a couple playoff drivers that really cannot afford to have bad days. Frosty Wusky and Born Ready, both of them struggling with the cut line, and this is not helping. The 35 trying his best. Jake seems like a pretty safe pick to make the next round, as all these playoff drivers surrounded by newcomer RJ Bishop in that 47. They'll be taking over driving duties for that car the rest of the season. More 3-wide battles. Eastlamp's new 14. Zent's in the 17. Doing quite bad as a giant group back here. They're getting crazy fighting high and low. Eric Monaco in that 3 trying to separate from the 99. And all the way near the back, the 78 of Mizzou. I think his playoff hopes are quickly crashing down. That 78 has not shown much speed outside of a relatively fluke run at Simtel Park, so disappointing run for that team. Back up to second, Seto Ringo. That battle's going to kick off here. Hyperdrive takes a spot from Eraser. Seeing a lot of isolated battles. But we know that this track can be a slow burn sometimes. But so far, so green. Hyper and Racer pushing for third. The 66 goes up the track a little bit there. Might be the move that the 33 wants to take. I think they're all just trying to catch Ben. Can't really generate any forward momentum. Seto sitting second. You know just how much better the 16 is, at least in the early phase of this race. A little bit further back, see Toad Warrior going in, inside the top 10. Tank Gunner can't really keep up with the 31, a little bit ahead of him. Derek Hamill and Canadian Lux in this mix. CS Fast and 11 not too far behind. That 11 looks pretty good. A little bit further back, fantasy driver Macaroni kind of playing a little roadblock for some of these drivers. This is where we saw that 21 and 19. Just they can't really tread any water here. The same for Team Duke as they're trying to cram down low. Honestly, it looked like if that could have gone any worse, the 47 might have been going around. Oh, side by side for second. They are walking right up to the leader. Hyperdrive has a fast car today. As everybody is still in this race. The 33's hauling ass. That could be something that might be a late race charge. We've seen those happen here before. About what's it going to take? Top three continue to roll on. Racer, Ringo going for fourth. Hyperdrive hauling top on exit could actually see the move being made. Now the 33 has to bear down the low side. Hyperdrive has been making these passes. Now he's up front. I think Ben is going to let him have it for now. Still plenty of race left. There'll even be a green flag pit stop if this goes long enough. Oh, Ringo almost cut down. It looked like Brogan may have tried to go 3 wide there, but I'm glad they got that sorted out without wrecking. Tiger Man sitting 7th. Oh, Ben had a much better mid-exit corner there. If both these drivers keep battling, Seto might have something to say. .33 not giving up. Both drivers going for the glory here. Ben stays committed low. Seto goes high. But 24 kind of getting this small little battle isolated so they can all fight for the lead. If that's 24 has anything for this group, that'll be interesting. Oh, but we have our first yellow. Caution is out. Yeah. Yellow of the day comes for that John. John in the 43. You see him on exit there. Eastlamp was there, and that just results in some wall contact and a lot of smoke down the back. The 43 continues to stay almost perpendicular to the field. The 84, Silent Suzuka barely getting through as everybody back here makes it. All right. Everybody pitting today. Still a long race to go. All right. Seeing anybody up first thing? Everybody's in by the time they start coming out. Hyperdrive. Oh, Ben McDonald. A little bit slow there. Driver's coming out. It's a bit of a change in the running order. John Sully and Eastlamp, they should be able to continue racing. All right. Everybody's still in the lead lap, so that's a plus. That is a plus. Top 10 on the rocks, back to Misty Viper. The points battle is going to get a little bit picking up here, so once we get down later, the numbers will be crunching for some drivers, but for others, it'll be all for the glory of another win. Get this restart underway. Ben McDonald wasting no time at all, to the point. That one racer put up on the high side. The 41 has a chance to try to run this, but he might get caught out through 3 and 4. Without any forward momentum, that becomes tricky to run. Everybody here. At 9 of our top 10 drivers find themselves in the playoffs. There are so many of them up here that it becomes difficult to really know if you're in the clear until the math is done at the end of the race. Hyperdrive way out for the lead. Ben McDonald parking it low. Tank goes high. And they're just fighting each other for every spot here on the track. Watch out. This could be dangerous. Krugmeyer is trying to get just something out of this season. Ben McDonald, we saw him near the front on that one run. He's kind of a little bit marred back in traffic. Nothing too significant. But you see everybody's trying to jump low. Now once you congest that low line, it kind of slows itself down. So that kind of did not work for the 66 at all. Ben going super high that time. And when he rolls that through the high side, it actually works. little bit further back, you see a 35. Jake, Zentz, RJ, all these drivers mixing up with each other. And sometimes they could slow themselves down, which means the 35 is definitely losing out on those positions. I don't think it's the worst it could be, but it's still not a situation you want to find yourself in. That one racer rolling top for second. Tank is here. Another driver who is desperately trying to show himself that he belongs to be in the next round is the 19 of Born Ready. It has just been tough shit and more tough shit for the 19. Oh, Toad Warrior hard in the wall. Toad Warrior destroyed. Back up across the track. Oh God, big wreck gonna happen here. It's the big one at Chicagoland. Oh, worried that was going to happen as the caution is back out. And this time, it's not going to be nice. It all started. Toad Warrior getting turned into the wall by Canadian Lux. Ringo just about missed that one. And Toad's hard hit. I mean, honestly, he kind of should be glad he won that one race because it's not been nice for him. But as soon as Canadian Lux gets back across the track, Zentz barely misses it, but RJ Bishop, Exo Tiger getting plowed by Kyle D. Back up the track, the 9 goes to take out Angel Madfia, Cody Goforth, Ezri. Silent Suzuka's in it. Dirtman 5 is destroyed. I mean, Jesus. This view should give us a good example of who did and didn't make it. You can see here the big wreck happens. The Puff sliding through BS Fast and 11. Mizzou on the brakes to make it. So a 78 doing a heads-up driving for a playoff driver, but everyone else behind him got fucked up there. The Puff gets by, Darkest Presence. The 9 is destroyed. The 87 RBV. RJ Bishop killed, not the debut he wanted to have. Oh, look at this. Look at this murderer's row. The 62 of Exo Tiger. He's got damage. I'm not sure if he'll continue. He's getting back up on track, though. Cody Goforth looks like he didn't get it that bad, so he's probably going to keep going. Oh. Exo Tiger currently 1 lap down on 30th position. Silent Suzuka is going to keep going. Eric Monaco. All right, we killed a lot of cars. E-Slimp is out. Dirtman 5. Fred Jones, RBV, Kyle D. Angel Madfia, Toad Warrior, RJ Bishop, Canadian Lux, Ezri, BS Fastlane 11, Butterpants are all dead. Top 10 back to Krugmeyer. Now, critically, the only playoff driver involved is already advanced to the next round, so this does not move the needle for the playoffs, although this does put pressure on the 19. As we're green again. Oh, Exo Tiger is not going at all. You want to stay on that high side. Born Ready, kind of biffing it. Oh, the 60 of Krugmeyer gets turned by RS Fastlane 11. And there's another big stack up on this restart. Oh, the 4 is destroyed. Team Duke is in it. The Puff, Krugmeyer, Macaroni. That's going to bring another caution out. Well, cautions breed cautions, and I really don't know what else to say about that one. Here's the replay. It looks like Born Ready kind of stacks up some drivers. And Krugmeyer actually tries to settle in low, but the 4 just does not lift for anything. And Hamill's going to take a hard impact there. RS in it, Macaroni, Landon, the Puff not avoiding that one. Great heads-up driving by Eric Monaco to slow down for that one. More destroyed vehicles. Chicagoland is destruction. There might be some dispute among track position back here. I think we saw some drivers kind of not be up there with them. So yeah. Krugermeyer's continuing on. Cody Goforth out here. RS Fast and 11 is going to soldier on. Oh my God. All right. Well, we just took out the Puff, Landon, Derek Hamill, Team Duke, and Macaroni. 24 drivers on the lead lap, back to RS Fast and 11. There, honestly, Mizzou is getting closer to those guys. He might have a shot, but the amount of playoff drivers that are still on the track, it's basically going to be a bit of a royale here. The numbers are certainly a crunching. Brogan having a chance to try to take this one off hyperdrive. Remember, no blue flags, so they're still going to have to deal with Exo Tiger as we go back green, green, green. The 62, Born Ready, getting by him. Seto, who's going to drop down. Oh, the 38 this time actually gets on the brakes a bit there. As the lead of few get to roll out here. Already on lap 40 as that one racer peaks but doesn't go for it. Born Ready in that 19 is looking for it all. Further back there, dealing with him. Zentz is getting mugged back there. And so is Ringo. The 66 is not happy with the 62's performance on that restart. A little further ahead, some 3-wide action inside the top 15 for a lot of these drivers that didn't really expect to have a top 15 day. Brogan is all over the back of hyperdrive. The 23 really wants to roll bottom here and just can't seem to get the exit momentum he wants. Born Ready showing up inside the top 5. Misty Viper, another driver who needs to have a good points day, having a good points day. A lot of these drivers pointing well, but with the amount of DNFs that were non-playoff drivers that we've sacrificed, does this mean that there can't really be any way to point your way in? A win's a win, and that helps out a lot, but really sucks if you're the 19. Knowing that this is your moment, but it might come to pass. Ben still inside the top 5. Top 10 all the way back to CS Fast and 11. Racing Fan doing a pretty good job in 11th place. Frosty Wusky sits 12th. And Mizzou in a fight for the top 15 spot, so good on him so far. Go on board with Brogan and see what the 23 thinks. Because Brogan hasn't won this season. And he doesn't have very many career wins at all. So this team has been kind of slaving away at this run. If they can get their second career win as a playoff win, that would be a great momentum builder for this team to get them through the long haul. Just seeing what's ahead of this pack right here. Getting Both these drivers separate out from third. That one, Racer, is actually not that far back. These drivers are incentivized to race for it. Racer almost peaked 3 wide bottom, but just didn't have enough time to actually get there. Realistically, any one of these drivers does have a shot to win. That one, Racer, rolling bottom, but I think Brogan might. Oh, he doesn't have as much momentum on exit as we thought. Just seeing where everyone is on the lead lap. A few seconds back for some. You see the Ringo back in 20th, but he's got enough points to cushion himself, even on a lackluster finish like that. So no fear for this 66 team. Just kind of bummed out on the win they couldn't quite get. Misty Viper. Oh, caution out. Yellow. Another one. I'm surprised to actually see this, as this track is it races well, but good God, they cross the line a lot. Oh no, big wreck. Oh God. I opened my mouth too soon. Oh Jesus. Mizzou. No. Jake and Mizzou. The 35, Jake just goes and takes Mizzou out. And that's going to take Mizzou out of the playoff hunt. The 78. Safe to say he's going to be eliminated with this move right here. Darkest Presence hard into it. Oh, God. There goes Ringo. There goes Monaco. Silent Suzuka. Cody Goforth. Krugemeyer's in it. Jonick Sully's hit hard. RS Fast and 11 arrives on the scene. Has basically slowed up entirely to avoid this. Exo Tiger just completely drives him on by. Right through the middle, no fear. Yeah, 35 hit hard. He got hit even harder. Oh, that camera angle doesn't show it. It's like, yeah, right through the smoke he gets hit by the 43. That's tough. All right. Well, we got another restart coming up. Let's take a look at our top 10. Well, here's our top 10 right now. And seeing some drivers just outside the top 10 really surprised me. We DNF'd more cars. I mean, shit, we only got 18 of us on track. This has been a destructive race. And it's not done. We're going to go back green. Everybody getting on by. 84 of Silent Suzuka still on track. Eric Monaco, RS Fast and 11, all these drivers could go for a top 15 right now. Zent's barely hanging on. But at this point, it's basically just the playoff drivers, most of them, and a few others. If you don't get a win, then the points needle might not move. This has been the pinnacle of like some of our finest right here. Tank Gunner, Tiger Man, they're running pretty well. Seeing what all that they can have for it. Brogan is desperate to get to the 33. And if they can separate from the rest of the field, who knows? Racer, Ben, they're both approaching Brogan. The 41 trying to run high. If he can just keep the high side train up and actually get there to the win, then that's the plan, at the very least. Misty Viper, a lot of these front drivers know their time is limited here. Hyperdrive has been kind of manning the ship ever since the first caution, I want to say. Good God, it's been that long. Tank Gunner gracing the outside. I mean, he thinks he's pretty safe to get down to the round of 12 here if he could just keep in front of the 21, which has been pretty easy for him today. But he has been so close to winning without actually winning that he wants one. He thinks that his time is soon. Seto spent a good chunk of the early run-ins inside the top 5, but running 11th right now could be underwhelming. Zentz has been surviving for a good day, and KSS last of the drivers without any real problems. R's fast 11, just ahead of Silent Suzuka. Eric Monaco in 17th. Exo Tiger 1 lap down. Not sure if they'll hit the lappers. But that one, Racer and Hyperdrive are going to be battling for the win. Ben McDonald sits nice third. And Born Ready, we keeping our eyes on him. He has been a man on a mission, but I don't think it'll be enough. Especially Tank Gunner right behind him in that 42. Ben sitting right where he needs to be. Actually, one position higher might be funny for him, but big run on the 41. Hello, that one Racer did not have a corner. And low-key kind of blocking Ben down the front. Ben does not want to take it. That one Racer a little stumbly through there. Ben takes second. Brogan moving on up to third. Battles behind these drivers. 3 wide action through and through. As the time winds down. Still just a little bit more racing going on back here. It seems like they've gotten Seto into the top 10. I think things are starting to calm down a bit now, which is kind of weird for a Chicagoland race. But at this point, there's so little cars on track that they're just tired. The first couple rounds did not have very many DNFs, or the first couple of races in the round did not have very many DNFs at all. However, this time we're bringing out all the medical cars for all the damaged sheet work and broken drivers that are invincible here since we don't do injuries. Maybe broken spirits because they didn't really win, but you know. Limited laps left. It's a hyperdrive trying to hold Ben off. The 16, they are on the edge here. Coming to 3 to go. You see the lap times have fallen pretty on hard times. I think they're going to try and squeak this one out. Brogan way up the track, trying to run higher to get more momentum on third. Hyperdrive using a lower line than Ben. Maybe Ben trying to utilize the momentum, but it's the longer way around. 2 to go. The drive sinks it low. Ben rolls it high. The difference is not enough in momentum. I think that Ben is trying something that I don't think he has the tires for. Oh, he's rolling really good through 3 and 4, though. And here we go. The first green flag run to the finish. Chicagoland is seen. White flag. One more time around. Ben and Hyper are going toe-to-toe here. Through the final corner. These drivers absolutely exhausted. I don't think Ben has anything for him. It's going to be a victory for Hyperdrive 282. And everyone else getting to finish. All 18 of you. The shit we destroyed. Man. It has been a while. Even the Zangiltis race wasn't even this destructive. But when we tear shit up, we tear shit up. End of the day, close race between two, and a whole lot of dead. That's all we have for this race. Till next time, take care.